Hey y'all, come on in. What you thought I wasn't coming? Oh, I'm late, but fashionably late, but nonetheless, I'm here. Be sure to like, share this page. Well, not page, but YouTube channel. Like, share all of this ish. Okay. Like and share all of this. Like and share this page. Tell your mammy. Tell your grandma. Tell your papa. Tell everybody. Bitch, my eye itch. Oh, I'm supposed to not be cussing. Okay. Just bear with me, y'all. Bear with me. Come on in, like and share this page. Come on in. I'm going to give y'all a few more minutes. I'm going to give y'all a few more minutes while I sit here and try to get myself together. How do I look? Am I looking good? What is it giving? Is it giving what it needs to give? Okay, I just want to make sure. I just want to make sure. Mm. Oh, shit. I ain't got no charger. Hold on, y'all. All right. Oh, I'm back. Barely. Surely, goodness and mercy. Surely, goodness and mercy. Why does all my devices want to go dead when I want to get ready to do a show? Now, and other time, I don't have this problem. But as soon as I get ready to do a show, everything, iPad go dead, everything go dead. Nonetheless, y'all, welcome to Mister6ft8. It's another edition, Friday night. Normally, I come on at 8 p.m., but as you know, I got a late start. The reason for me getting a late start was because of the fact that my family, my grandfather had to be taken to the hospital. And then a lot of other family stuff came up, and I was just like, girl, I can't take. At this point, I can't take. I just can't take. So yeah, that's what's been going on while I sit here and wait for my devices to charge up so I can share this live. Drop down in the comments and tell me where you're from. Ooh, this eye is itching. Ooh, what does it mean if your eye itch? Does that mean you're gonna get a man? Anyways, nonetheless though, it's been a crazy week. I haven't been feeling the best. My sickle cell, ooh, I need to not touch my face. My sickle cell been acting up, and all of that stuff, and it's just been crazy. Okay, it's just been crazy, y'all. My eye itch so bad, but I'm trying not to scratch it. But anyways, y'all like my outfit? I don't know why I'm obsessed with white. Carl, a little Carl, I think this is Lagerfield. Get into it one time, a little white to head to toe. You would think that seeing after all the clothes that I seen on that I was seeing him wear another color, but for some reason, white is the only color I want to wear for the whole entire winter and fall and summer. So guess what? Because it's my money, I'm gonna do what I want to do. And nonetheless, what have I been up to this week to sit here and start off with? I ain't been up to too much of anything. Just working a lot, trying to get my health back. I had to go to the ER child because a brother was in pain. This raggedy body needs to tune up and all of that stuff. And it's just been crazy. So I just said, you know what? If I get to Friday and if I don't get any rest and I'm not able to do the show, I'm just not able to do the show. If I do get rest and I'm able to do the show, then boom. So here I am. I was able to do the show nonetheless, 40 minutes late, but hey, it's better late than never, right? Okay. Just want to see him throw that out there. Nonetheless, though, drop down in the comments and let me know where you're from. Let me know how everybody doing. I want to hear from y'all. I told you I'm going to try my best to make this a weekly thing. Lives ain't really my thing. It ain't really my forte, child. It ain't really my ministry. But because of the fact that I'm trying to rebuild my channel, I'm trying my best to be dedicated, one time, and all of that good stuff. So yeah, it's just been a lot. It's just been a lot. So let me go ahead and share this, see if I can share this live. I tried to share it before, but it didn't want to work out. So let me try to see if it's going to let me share this again. I guess I'm just gonna have to take a picture, child, and just post. Okay, see if I can just post this. See if I can just post straight up. Straight up. Y'all fix y'all drink. What y'all drinking on out there? Somebody say hey to a brother. I mean, say something. Dang. Don't be shy. I ain't gonna bite, I ain't gonna bite. I may nibble, but I ain't gonna bite. All right. Okay. I'm trying to post all of this stuff to my page, y'all. Uh, mhm. All right, got that out the way. Can y'all hear me okay? If you can hear me okay, let me see him and hear you make some noise, all of that good stuff. Matter of fact, let me just go over here and see can I hear myself. Oh shoot. Can y'all hear me okay? I need to know, can somebody hear me okay, damn it? Okay, I can hear myself. So I guess that's all that matters. So, what have y'all been up to? Now that I done told you my little situation, because my life is boring off of here. But what have y'all been up to? Drop down in the comments. I'm gonna go ahead and get into my topic. So, look, this is what is given. So, have y'all been reading this whole? I think it's called Murdoch Murders, or I think it's what it's called, Murdoch Murders. Have y'all been keeping up with that about this family in North Carolina? Child, it's some tea, okay? Now, I've been telling myself for the longest. Anybody that knows me knows I love crime shows. I love, as far as the whole, mystery and trying to figure out who done it. I'm obsessed with it, so much so to where I'm even thinking about starting a podcast, just covering certain stories that that I'm obsessed with. So this Murdoch, Alex Murdoch is his name. I don't know if you all know who Alex Murdoch is, but that is his name. And I'm gonna try to give some of y'all a little backstory on what is given. So this is basically, I'm just gonna read this. This is an article. The actual story made the New York Post, but this is an article from CNN.com. So just to kind of give y'all a little backstory of what has been transpiring. When I started seeing a post on Facebook, I didn't really think nothing else of it because I like to see like videos of like documentaries and murders and all of that. But I was like, girl, when I start seeing everybody post, even people that don't normally keep up with stuff like that, I start seeing them post about the story. I said, well, let me see here and do a little digging, right? So this is the family. I don't know if y'all can. Oosh, I don't know if y'all can see that good, but that's the family. You see that? Okay, catch it. That's the father right here. Where my finger is at. That's the father. That's the son, and that's the mom. Now, would it be unbeknownst to you all who may not know, the mother and son both a dead child. The housekeeper, look, it's just a whole situation. Let me just read some of the backstory and just get into it. So this is based out of South Carolina, and it says for 87 years, the Murdoch family name came to represent a legal dynasty in coastal South Carolina where three successful generations control the local prosecutor's office. Now, let me sit here and go back and read that again for those of you that may not sit here and have caught on, because you're going to need to remember that. Once again, for 87 years, okay? No shade, no tea to my Native American, white people, all of that stuff. But just catch into this article. For 87 years, the Murdoch family name came to represent a legal dynasty in coastal South Carolina where three successful generations controlled the local prosecutor's office. But in recent years, the family has been closely connected to bloody tragedy, meaning that there has been one tragedy from one tragedy to the next tragedy to the next tragedy. And it's been a mess, girl. I'm just telling you, it's been tragic. Okay. So, um, get out my way now. I'm trying to read. Okay. So, um, there was a fatal boating crash in 2019. The killings of two family members in June of 2019. Okay. Okay, so let me just go. Let me give you a timeline. So as we all know, so far, this family, well known, 87 years, they have been pretty much control the local prosecutor's office where they live at, reside at. Okay, they got this property with like 1,400 acres. Child, it's like a whole dynasty situation just with scandal. Okay, but in recent years, as it has stated, the family has been for some reason closely connected to bloody tragedy. There was a fatal boating crash in 2019, the killings of two family members in June of 2021, and the shooting of a family member last week, and allegations of misappropriated funds and drug abuse. Now, child, it don't get no more messier than that. Okay, so here's a timeline of what we know about the Murdoch family. Illustrates, child, y'all know I'm country. Illustrates history. I may be pronouncing that wrong. The killings of Margaret Murdoch, which is the mother, and her son, Paul Murdoch, which is his son. The shooting of Alex Murdoch last week and the course of the investigation throughout. Okay, now let's sit here and give you a timeline. So, from 1920 to 2006, over three generations, a member of the Murdoch family serves as the 14th Circuit Solicitor, which leads prosecutions for Allendale, Beaufort, Collington, Hampton, and Jasper counties in the southern part of South Carolina. Okay, Randolph Murdoch Sr. is elected to the 14th Circuit Solicitor's Office in 1920 and serves in the position until his death in 1940. His son, Randolph Jr. Murdoch, then takes over the position and serves until his retirement in 1986. His son, Randolph Murdoch III, then is elected to the role in 1987 and serves through the end of 2005. Okay. Then in 2006, the then Governor Mark Stanford appoints attorney Dolfo Stone to serve as the 14th Circuit Solicitor, making him the first non-Murdoch in the position. He has been elected to the position 3 times since most recently in 2016. All right, fast forward to 2019. Here's where it get a little messy. So 2019, a boat crashes at the bridge of near Paris Island in Beaufort County, South Carolina on February the 24th, killing 19-year-old Mallory Beach, according to the South Carolina Attorney General in documents obtained by CNN. 6 people were on board the boat at the time of the crash, including 19-year-old Paul T. Murdoch, which is his son, his father, Alex Murdoch, which is the father, a local attorney, and the son of Randolph Murdoch III owns the boat. Stone, the 14th Circuit Solicitor, recuses himself from the case because of the personal connections. Paul Murdoch is indicted in April on charges of boating under the influence, which is the son that, is supposed to be responsible for this, unfortunate timely passing of this girl and this boating accident. And so he was indicted on April, charges of boating under the influence of a BUI, causing great bodily harm and causing death in the connection to the crash. Court records show he pleads not guilty, of course. Okay. Now, once again, for those of you that don't know, let me just show you a picture once again. Okay, you see that? Let me take it down here. See that? That's Alex. Okay. That's the son in the middle. Don't he look like a spoiled brat? And that's the mom on the end. Okay, stay with the story. Stay with the story. All right. So then June the 7th, 2021, Alex Murdoch, 53, calls 911 and reports he has found his wife Margaret, 52, and son Paul, then 22, shot dead outside of their home in Islandston, a small community about an hour north of Hilton Head Island, according to the South Carolina Law Enforcement Division, SLED. Correlation County Sheriff deputies determined that both victims had multiple gunshot wounds. June the 10th, Randolph Murdoch III dies peacefully at his home at the age of 81, which I believe, if I'm not mistaken, correct me if I'm wrong, that's the grandfather. Then on June the 15th, the SLED, which I mentioned to y'all, stands for the South Carolina Law Enforcement Division. The SLED on June the 15th releases basic information about the killings on June the 7th, saying that Alex Murdoch had called 911 at 10:07 p.m. and investigators collected evidence that night and the next morning. They put out a statement stating that we continue to pursue all leads, and the investigation is certainly active and ongoing at this time, the agency said. We will continue to submit all forensic evidence to SLED's forensic lab. SLED is committed to conducting a professional and thorough criminal investigation to bring justice in the deaths of Paul and Maggie. So let me just stop right here before I go any further. So Paul and Maggie, the son is Paul, mother is Maggie, who is the mother of Paul. Both were, pretty much found shot. Okay, people had been allegedly stating that it was the father that probably did it, which is Alex Murdoch, who, by the way, comes from, once again, generations from, just wealth and well-respected, I guess, back then at the time when the legacy probably had a little bit more credibility than it does now. However, in recent months, he has been let go from the firm that he was a part of because of the misappropriation of funds. Okay. Now, from what I have been looking at on social media and hearing, that this family, because they led the prosecution's office, they were a part of it. Basically, they were able to get away with a whole lot of stuff that normal people would not be able to get away with because of the fact that they was in the big dogs with the big leagues. Okay. So when this boating accident happened, which is kind of like the catalyst in a way, of like a lot of stuff that's coming to the surface that Paul, has been stated the son responsible for. It had been stated that he got off or whatever because of his dad and who his father was and all of that. Then fast forward over the summer, we come to find out that Paul, the son, and the mother, Maggie, both have been shot, okay, and killed as a result, of we don't know. I mean, people are saying that the father did it. Some people are saying that it's retaliation because of the girl that lost her life, and justice was never served because once again, these people were a part of this whole big prosecution, like legacy and stuff, where the city or where they were from. Like, it's just a mess. So now, just to kind of give you that little tidbit. Okay, back to the story. So June the 17th, Alex Murdaugh's brothers, John Marvin Murdaugh and Randolph Randy Murdaugh, IV, speak to Good Morning America about the killings. They said that Alex called them distraught with the news that his wife and son had been shot. Now, let me stop right there. So apparently, Alex was the one that placed the call to 911, which then, when I heard the call from the 911 operator, it was just a lot that was off to me as far as with the call. I'm going to see if I can actually find a call from y'all for y'all and play a little tidbit. Hold on one second. Because I really want y'all to get into this story because it's just as messy as it comes. Okay. So here we go.
And does anything look out of place?
Hold on. Let me go back because I don't think that's the beginning. Here we go.
Emergency. This is Alex Murdaugh at 4147 Moselle Road. I need the police to answer immediately. My wife and child got badly.
Hold on, that sounds like it's got a bad echo. Let me see how this sounds.
Does anything look out of place?
I want to find a clear one. Hold on, y'all. Okay, let's try this one. So this is the call that the father made of the wife and son being shot.
Emergency. This is Alex Murdaugh at 4147 Moselle Road. I need the police to answer immediately. My wife and child got badly. Okay, you said 4147 Moselle Road in Allison? Sir? You said 4147 Moselle Road in Allison? Yes, sir. 4147 Moselle Road. Stay on the line with me, okay? Yes, sir. Stay on the line with me, okay? Hello? I'm still here. Stay on the line. I'm still here, okay?
Okay, I just want to make sure I can hear it.
Collison, I have an Alex Murdaugh on the line calling from 4147 Moselle Road. He's advising that his wife and child was shot. Mr. Murdaugh, go ahead and talk to Collison. It's 4147 Moselle Road. I'll get up to it now. It's bad.
County Communications.
Collison, I have an Alex Murdaugh on the line calling from 4147 Moselle Road. He's advising that his wife and child was shot.
Okay, and sir, give me the address again.
It's 4147 Moselle Road. I'll get up to it now. It's bad.
Okay. Okay, and are they breathing?
No, ma'am.
Okay, and you said it's your wife and your son?
My wife and my son.
Are they in a vehicle?
No, ma'am. They're on the ground out at my kennel. I talked to you last week.
Okay, and did you see anyone? Okay, is he breathing at all?
No, nobody.
Is she? Okay, do you see anything? Do you see anyone in the area?
No, ma'am. No, ma'am.
What color is your house on the outside? What color is your house on the outside?
It's white. You can't see it from the road.
Okay, is it a house or a mobile home?
It's a house.
Okay, and what is your name?
My name is Alex Murdaugh.
Okay, did you hear anything, or did you come home and find them?
No, man, I've been gone. I just came back.
Okay, and was anyone else supposed to be at your house?
No, ma'am.
Hey, Letitia.
We're getting somebody out there to you.
Now, my only thing is that's just a snippet of the call. My only thing is that, first of all, how do you know that the people are not breathing? Have you checked for a pulse? I don't hear nothing about no CPR administered. All I hear is that you up here whimpering like a dog, Alex, and you up here talking about it's bad with your wife and child being shot. Like, it's just not saying, the dots are not connecting for me. I'm just saying, it's not connecting for me. The dots are not connected. Even the 911 caller operator sounds confused as hell. I can't tell if it's the dog whimpering or you. And to me, it sounds like that you're fake crying.
Maggie and Paul.
Maggie is her name?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Then please hurry.
We're getting somebody out there to you. Me asking you these questions don't slow them down, okay? And you sure they're not breathing? Is he moving at all, your son? I know you said that she was...
And I'm not understanding why you're not saying anything.
Nobody. They're not. Neither one of them moving.
What is your telephone number? And does anything look out of place?
And then on top of that, he was more upset when the dispatcher asked, was it a mobile home or house?
Not particularly, really, no ma'am.
Okay.
So that's just a snippet, y'all. Y'all can go online and listen to the rest of the call, but that's just a snippet of the actual 911 call when he allegedly, supposedly, whatever you want to say and say, expeditiously discovered his wife and child had been shot dead. Okay. Now it has been stated that the father, Alex Murdaugh, was, well, I'm gonna just get to that part later, but it was revealed that he resigned from the law firm due to a serious opiate addiction and is now in rehab. So a lot of people are wondering, if the son and wife were murdered possibly because of some kind of debt owed, like we don't know. But the story don't stop there. Child, the story don't stop there. Let me go a little further, okay? So, now on June the 21st, the South Carolina Police Enforcement acknowledges the interest in the case and asks the public to withhold judgment until the investigation is complete. The division also releases redacted copies of supplemental incident reports from the Colleton County Sheriff's Department. The case is complex, they released in a statement, and we will not rush this or any investigation. Investigative decisions we make throughout this case must withstand the scrutiny of the criminal justice process. The South Carolina agents continue to interview possible witnesses, collect and process potential evidence, and investigate every lead with the same diligence we devote to every case. Okay, this came from the chief, Mark Kill. SLED agents, which stands for South Carolina once again, are working tirelessly with our partners to build a case against any person responsible for the murders of Paul and Maggie Murdaugh to ensure that justice is served. Now, also, the 14th Circuit solicitor releases a statement saying that it is neither prudent nor proper to comment on the case and says that his office will act promptly and ethically if conflicts of any interest arise in the case. He notes that there is no clear suspect in the double killing and contrasts that Paul Murdaugh's 2019 boating case. That was not the situation when I recused my office in the aftermath of the 2019 boating crash for which Paul Murdaugh was eventually charged, Stone said in the statement. In that case, it was immediate apparent Mr. Murdoch would be a suspect that his father owned the boat in which those involved were traveling and that other passengers were related to employees of my office. Thus, any comparison of these cases simply is not a point. Okay. Then on June the 22nd, it says that the South Carolina Agents Task Sheriff Office reopens an investigation into the unsolved death of 19-year-old Stephen Smith, whose body was found in the road in 2015 in Hampton County. The agency says that the probe is being reopened based on information gathered while investigating the deaths of Maggie and Paul Murdoch. Okay. Then on June 25th, Alex Murdoch and his other son, Buster, announced a $100,000 reward for information leading to the conviction of the person or persons responsible for the killings of Margaret and Paul. July the 22nd, South Carolina officials redacted the audio of Alex Murdoch's 911 call the night of the killings. In the audio, a distraught Murdoch advises dispatchers his wife and son had been shot and are on the ground and are not breathing. August the 11th, despite his earlier statement, 14th Circuit Solicitor Stone writes a letter to the South Carolina Attorney General Alan Wilson saying that he intends to recuse himself from the Murdoch death investigators, according to the WCSC reports. He writes that the request comes considering the events of today in SLED's investigation, but does not provide further details. Fast forward, after all of this, September the 3rd, Alex Murdoch resigns from the law firm from Peters, Murdoch, Parker, Elidro, and Dietrich, according to the firm. Saturday, September the 4th, Murdoch calls 911 and reports that he was shot, child. After all of this, he was shot. Catch that. Early Saturday afternoon on a road in Hampton County, according to a statement from SLED spokesman Tommy Crosby. He was taken to a hospital in Savannah, Georgia, where he was treated for a superficial gunshot wound to the head. At this time, no arrests have been made. Murdoch, as of September the 16th, releases a statement through his attorney, Dick Harpoten, to a CNN affiliate, saying that he is resigning from the PMPED law firm and entering rehab. The murders of my wife, according to a statement released by his attorney, the murders of my wife and son have caused an incredibly difficult time in my life. I have made a lot of decisions that I truly regret, he says in the statement. I'm resigning from my law firm and entering rehab after a long battle that has been exacerbated by these murders. I am immensely sorry to everyone I have hurt, including my family, friends, and colleagues. I ask for prayers as I rehabilitate myself in my relationships. Tuesday, September the 7th, the law firm says Murdoch resigned after the discovery by PMPED that Alex misappropriated funds in violation of PMPED standards and policies. This is disappointing news for all of us, states the law firm. Rest assured that our firm will deal with this in a straightforward manner. There's no place in our firm for such behavior. The law firm says in a statement, PMPED, which is a firm, says that it plans to retain a forensic accounting firm to conduct a thorough investigation and that he has contacted law enforcement and the South Carolina Bar. September the 8th, child, I'm telling you, it's a lot. Hold on a second. Pause for a second, child, because my throat dry, honey. I got to see him blow my nose. You see how all of that reading and writing, child, just sit here and read? All right, let me see. Can I go on with the story? All right. Now, where were we? Okay, so September the 8th, the South Carolina Supreme Court issues an order suspending Alex Murdoch's license to practice law in the state. Rightfully so. Congratulations, because you definitely deserve that, Alex. According to the court, his license is suspended until further order of this court. The 14th Circuit Solicitor's Office also confirmed to CNN that Murdoch has been stripped of his privilege of prosecuting cases as a volunteer. Now, when somebody does that, that's what lets you know that ish done got real, which means that y'all need to go back and look at all of them cases that man prosecuted to make sure that there's credibility, integrity in all of them cases, because now you got a crook and criminal misappropriating funds, and God knows what else he done sit here and done on top of that. Okay, and quiet as it's kept, before I go any further, in regards to the whole him being shot on the side of the road while checking on his tire or changing the tire. First of all, you was in a brand new Benz truck, Alex. How in the world? Who? You don't even strike me as a kind of person. Now, no shade, no tea. I don't believe in seeing getting on the side of the road and changing my own topic, but that's just me. I don't like getting my hands dirty unless I'm washing my car. But you definitely don't strike me as a type to sit there and get out on the side of the road because you saw a check tire pressure light and then just say that you just happen to be on the side of the road, okay, checking your tire, changing your tire, whatever the case, and all of a sudden you just get shot and grazed in the head over a superficial gunshot wound. No, it sounds like to me that either one, you actually did that because you had something on your conscience and you was trying to sit here and make it seem like that somebody was pretty much trying to harm you so that y'all can collect on whatever insurance money or whatever as a way to, I guess, to sit here and make it up to your other child or whatever. And hoping that, you know, by your death that maybe some positivity would come out of all of this. Or either you knew you was in trouble and you went to sit here and arrange for your own stuff to sit here and be harmed, or either somebody just harmed you intentionally because they knew your dirty secrets. Either way, I'm not buying that whole thing of you being shot on the side of the road because you was outside, just happened to be trying to check your tire, change your tire on a brand new Mercedes-Benz truck. No, sir, we are not buying that. Don't them tires got run flat tires anyways? I'm just saying, something in the milk ain't clean. Okay, so just hold that thought. Just hold it. So now, back to the story. Okay, it's on the timeline. According to the court, his license is suspended until further order of this court. The 14th Solicitor's Office confirms at CNN that Murdaugh has been stripped of his privilege of prosecuting cases as a volunteer. Randy Murdaugh IV, Alex Murdaugh's brother, also an attorney, no surprise, at PMPED law firm, releases a statement about the resignation. I was shocked, just as the rest of my PMPED family, to learn of my brother Alex's drug addiction and stealing money. Girl, really? Randy Murdaugh writes in a statement, I love my law firm family and also love Alex as my brother. While I support him in his recovery, I do not support, condone, or excuse his conduct in stealing by manipulating his most trusted relationships. Murdaugh says, I will continue to pursue my client's interests with the highest degree of honesty and integrity as I always have. Thursday, September the 9th, attorney Jim Griffin specifies that Alex Murdaugh has an opiate addiction. Griffin says his client is in the early stages of treatment at an undisclosed location. September the 10th, a family spokesperson issues a statement about Alex Murdaugh's shooting that indicates that the injury was more serious than a superficial wound. After the shooting, Alex had an entry and exit wound to his skull. Well, it had an entry and exit wound. His skull was fractured and it was not a self-inflicted bullet wound, according to the statement. The spokesman added more details about what led up to the incident. Alex pulled over after seeing a low tire indicator light. Now, here we go. A male driver in a blue pickup asked him if he had any car troubles, and as soon as Alex replied, he was shot. We know that SLED is continuing to work diligently to find this person and the person or people that murdered Maggie and Paul Murdaugh. Monday, September the 13th, SLED releases a statement announcing it has opened an investigation into Alex Murdaugh based upon allegations that he misappropriated funds in connection to his position as a former lawyer with the Peters, Murdaugh, Parker, Elise Drope, and District Law Firm in Hampton, South Carolina. As chief of SLED, South Carolina officials, I continue to urge the public to be patient and let this investigation take its course. Investigative decisions we make throughout this case, any potential related case must ultimately withstand the scrutiny of the criminal justice process. As with all the cases, SLED is committed to conducting a professional, thorough, and impartial criminal investigation, no matter what the facts lead us, no matter where the facts lead us. Tuesday, September the 14th, last but not least, authorities say they have charged a man in Murdaugh shooting in what they allege was a conspiracy to commit insurance fraud. Catch that. According to the affidavit filed to support the charges, Murdaugh allegedly conspired with Curtis Edward Smith in the shooting on September the 4th, providing him with the firearm and instructing Smith to shoot him in the head. Now you gotta be some kind of crazy to sit here and plan your own suicide. Come on, bro. Come on. The purpose, according to the affidavit, was Smith was going to kill Murdoch so that his son could collect a life insurance payout of approximately $10 million. Not 10,000, not 100,000, but $10 million. Smith, 61, has been charged with assisted suicide, conspiracy to commit insurance fraud, pointing and presenting a firearm, and assault and battery of a high and aggravated nature, according to authorities. Murdoch is described as a co-defendant in the affidavit, although no charges have been announced against the attorney. So after all of this, that's a complete timeline from start to finish with the gist of this story. Y'all, it's a messy story. It's a messy story. There's no other way to sit here and say it, but it's a messy story. It's a messy story. I'm just saying. Now, also, let me just go and backtrack, because there was also the situation with the housekeeper, which has been stated according to another article that I found. And it says that South Carolina detectives have opened an investigation into the 2018 death of the Murdoch family's housekeeper, one day after revealing that the patriarch, Alex Murdoch, is accused of trying to orchestrate his own murder for millions in insurance money. The South Carolina Law Enforcement Division announced a new probe into Gloria Harriet Satterfield's death Wednesday afternoon. SLED officials said Hampton County Coroner Angela Topper formally requested the investigation earlier in the day. Satterfield, who was 57, the housekeeper, died February 26, 2018, following an alleged fall at the Murdoch family's Hampton home. The housekeeper and nanny, who worked for the Murdochs for more than 20 years, loved them as her family, according to the obituary. Topper wrote in a letter to SLED Chief Mark Kill that she found inconsistencies in how Satterfield's death was handled. Gee, you think? Okay, the decedent's death was not reported to the coroner at the time, nor was an autopsy performed. On the death certificate, the manner of death was ruled natural, which is inconsistent with the injury sustained in a trip and fall accident. Topper concluded by stating that in light of the inconsistency, she felt it was prudent to pursue an investigation. Okay, so that was that. So not only that, but the housekeeper child I'm seeing here being killed. Now, it also has been stated that SLED, the Post and Courier reported that SLED officials' probe was announced hours after Satterfield's son filed a lawsuit against Murdoch over the handling of their mother's estate. The lawsuit alleges that the Satterfield family has never seen a dime of the $505,000 wrongful death settlement negotiated in her death. The filings state that Murdoch told Satterfield's family that he was going to take care of the boys by filing a wrongful death lawsuit against himself. He introduced her sons, Tony Satterfield and Brian Harriet, to attorney Corey Fleming, who represented them in the case. The Satterfields alleged that they were never told that Fleming was Murdoch's former college roommate and godfather to one of his sons. They also alleged they were kept in the dark about the negotiations of the settlement. The men's lawsuit claims that they were unaware of a settlement had been reached until they read news reports following the June 7th murders of Margaret, aka Maggie Murdoch, 52, and 22-year-old Paul Terry Murdoch. It is our hope that this is all one big misunderstanding and that the funds are being held beneficially for them somewhere, but we're going to find out. So that also leads me to believe that, first of all, was the misappropriation of funds by this Alex guy, this little shyster, was because of the fact that he knew he owed all this money to these people and God knows who else. Then there's a whole question of what else has this man gotten away with? Okay, because it just seems to me at this point that the whole legacy of this man's family is just been tarnished, okay, over greed, lies, secrets, deceit, and God knows what else. But it's just a messy story, y'all. It's a messy story. And I would definitely keep you all updated for any updates that I come across. But it's just messy, child. It's just messy. It makes me be grateful that my little boring life, okay, out here in the country, that I ain't got nothing going on like that, because that's just mess all the way around. And for some reason, for everybody that keeps seeing her falling like fleas around you, listen. I have no words. I have no words. That's it. I have no words. But in other news, though, Lil Nas X, on a lighter subject, throws a lavish baby shower ahead of the Montero release. It has been stated that Lil Nas X is gearing up to give birth to his baby Montero in preparation for the album's arrival on Friday. The Old Town Road rapper threw himself a lavish baby shower on Wednesday, during which he flaunted his bump. About to kick off my baby shower, he stated, trying not to cry. Oh my God. He captioned a series of snaps of himself getting ready to enjoy cupcakes and other sweet treats. Tragically, his guests ghosted him. Spent hours setting up for my baby shower and no one showed up. He captioned a video of himself walking into his empty baby shower. Although no one showed up to celebrate him, guests including Doja Cat, Elton John, Megan Thee Stallion all sent in gifts. These artists, of course, are listed as collaborators on his highly anticipated debut full-length album. Come Thursday morning, the Panini rapper began having contractions. Girl, bye. Oh, I think it's coming, he said in the video of himself entering labor on the toilet bowl. I think the baby's coming. Lil Nas has had quite the week up to his album release. The little rapper performed at the VMAs on Sunday, left the award show after party requiring assistance from his security, and then made a jaw-dropping debut at the Met Gala. This is this child. Look at this child on this toilet. Girl, what are you sipping on? Okay? What are you sipping on? Somebody please inform me. What the hell is this man sipping on? Now, look, I'm all for creativity. Child, I'm sweating. Hold on. Woo. I'm all for creativity. And I get it. You know, you want to dare to be different. But this right here. Oh, crap. It done blew up. This right here. Girl, you doing too much. You are doing too much, Lil Nas. This is too much. Now, it was all cute when you first started doing this little baby shower gimmick and stuff. I was here for it. But, girl, you are dragging this thing out at this point, and I get it. You know, get the attention, keep people talking. I get it. It's the way of being a celebrity. If you want to get people attention and all eyes on you, I fully get it. But this right here is getting on my nerve. That damn belly is getting on my nerve, okay? I'm just sick and tired of it, okay? Throw it all away. Trash it. Now, don't sit here and let us find out that you've been out here promoting this whole album and we get to the whole final showdown and listen to the album and the album is straight trash. Because if it is, I'm going to dog walk you on this live. I promise. Don't let us get to this album and this album ain't giving what it's supposed to give after all of this hype and talk, this money that you invested into this old concept of this baby idea, whatever you want to call it. Don't let us get to the album and the album is trash. Now, the song Montero is cute and all, but please don't let us get to this album and this album is trash. That's all I'm saying. That's all I got to say on it. I ain't got nothing else to say on it, but that's it. Last but not least, okay, down to my favorite part of my show, okay? Mister6ft8 defines and breaks down them lyrics, okay? Defines and breaks down them lyrics. And tonight, the song that I have chose, originally done by Bobby Womack, reinvented or reconstructed or whatever you want to say, covered by Casey and JoJo, I think his name is. Now, me personally, I like both of them because of their own styles and what it gives. But I'm going to sit here and read you the lyrics, and then we're going to close this show on out. So, the song is titled, If You Think You're Lonely Now. If you think you're lonely now. It didn't say if you think you're lonely tomorrow. It didn't say if you think you're lonely yesterday. It said if you think you're lonely now, you better wait until tonight. Now, the song starts off, and I'm just going to read the lyrics from Bobby Womack because he was the originator. Well, as far as to me, if there is another version before him, correct me if I'm wrong, okay? I'll stand up in it. But the song says, if you think you're lonely now, it says, I want to dedicate this song to all the lovers tonight. And I expect that might be the whole world because everybody needs somebody or something or someone to love. Okay? And then it says, when it's cold outside, girl, who are you holding? Okay, it didn't say when it's hot. Okay, it didn't say when that kitty is hot. It said when it's cold outside. Okay, it says, who are you holding? Okay, it says, if you don't mind, I like to talk about this woman of mine. Okay, she always complaining about the things that she got. Okay, she always talking about the things that her girlfriend got. Okay, but when I'm here, when I'm there, I'm broke. She telling me about the things her girlfriends got, but what she ain't got, she wants me to go out there and get them for her. But girl, it says I can't be in two places at one time. Now I may have fun with them lyrics, but in the words of Fantasia, it ain't got to be perfect for Jesus. It ain't got to be perfect for Jesus. So with that being said, it says I can't be in two places at one time. So tell me what you want and make it what you want. Make it clear, okay? That's what the lyrics say, okay? That's what the lyrics, okay? That's what the lyrics say. Then it says, if you think you're lonely now, wait until tonight. Okay, it says, I'll be long gone. Wait until tonight, girl. And you'll find another man that'll treat you right. It says, when I ain't there to rub your back, okay? When you ain't got no baby oil to rub that big linebacker back, okay? Or it says, just remember, I made it a known fact. And then it says, okay, my favorite part, the part that I see here and like, the part that some of y'all need to see here and come into reality with. It says, when skeletons come out your closet, then chase you all around the room. Okay, it didn't say make a beeline. It say when skeletons come out of your closet and chase you all around the room. Hey, it says when skeletons come out of your closet. Okay, I can't hear you, and chase you all around the room. Okay, it says, and the memories sail round like a ghost and dance around to the sad, slow tune. Okay, that's what it says. And then it goes back and says, if you think you're lonely now, you better wait until tonight. Not wait until tomorrow. You better wait until tonight. Because when you wait until tonight, if you don't see him, wait until tonight, by in the morning, you're going to be seeing caught off guard because ain't nobody going to be there to keep you warm, okay? Ain't nobody going to be there to hold and caress, okay? Ain't nobody going to sit here and be there, okay? To give you a little in the morning, okay? Or to give you a little at night, okay? Ain't nobody going to be there to sit here and say, bark like a dog, roof, roof, okay? A big dog, roof, roof. A small dog, roof, roof. Stand on one leg, okay? Ain't nobody gonna be there. That's what the lyrics say. That's what the lyrics say. I'm just saying that's what the lyrics say, okay? So then the next thing it says, I'll be long gone and you'll never find another man who can treat you like me. Oh, ain't it funny how the tables turn when things aren't going your way, but when love walks out, the pain walks in, okay? It says the pain walks in, okay? Lisa Fisher made a song back then. It said, how can I ease the pain? But see, you can't ease the pain because the pain don't walk in. And once it walks in, it ain't leaving. It's going to consume you. But the song says, when love walks out, pain walks in. That's what it says. That's what it says. That's what it says. It say when love walks out, pain walks in and settles for a stay, okay? It didn't say settle for a moment. It say settle for a stay, okay? That's what the song says, okay? Then it goes back to say once again, if you think you're lonely now, you better wait until tonight, okay? Then it says, Lord, help me. I feel like I want to testify. Okay, well, testify. Let us know. It says, wait until tonight, girl. Girl, wait until tonight. If you think you're lonely now, you better wait until tonight. Just wait until tonight, baby. And he continuously says that. Wait until tonight. Then it says, you see the nighttime when the knees come out. When your knees come out to breathe, okay? It says, and the Joneses starts, and there's ain't no way you can sleep. It says, if you think you're lonely now, wait until tonight. It says, I'm lonely because I know I gotta leave. Oh, girl, I just can't take no more. If you think you got problems now, baby, just wait. Just wait until tonight. That's what the song says. Too far gone. Ooh, baby. But everybody needs somebody to love. It's good that you know you got somebody that'll stand by your side. If you think you're lonely now, that'll build you up when you're falling down. Okay? And it says, and you had that someone, baby, because I've done my time and it's your turn now. If you think you're lonely now, wait until tonight. I'm tired. I'm tired of the same old stuck in the hour. It's been too long. You think you can start over again, but it's been too long. You think you can start it just one more time, but if you think you're lonely now, you better wait until tonight. That's all I got. That's all I got. And until next time, y'all catch me same time, color people time, between 8 and 8:30 p.m. I'll be back here if God's will next Friday. I love y'all, my fun sizes, but I gotta go because guess what? I got a date with myself. Yes, I do. Catch you next week. Peace.